Hello everyone, welcome to the Beach Investing Legal Series with Shayle Rothman. I'm your host, Andrzej Żelkowski, and today is part 8 of the legal series, and we're talking about legal issues that are never openly discussed. Shayle, let's talk about a few. The first one is being the post-dated checks. We are demanding the tenants to give us post-dated checks.
You can't demand checks. Checks are often provided, which is perfectly legal, that's not an issue. But a landlord can never be in a position that in order for you to have this unit, you have to provide those post-dated checks.
Okay. Can we say in our agreement that we do not allow any pets, and if we find any pets, you're out of here, we're evicting you?
It's definitely common practice. It's done all the time. Of course, you cannot actually put that in your agreements. It happens. I've reviewed tons of agreements and it's actually there. The Tenancy Act says no, it's not actually something that you can enforce. So what would happen in that scenario is if you have a lease agreement and the clause was there and somebody agreed to it, of course it's not enforceable. But of course not many people know how the law works, so people end up abiding by it and say, okay, I can't have a pet here, so they go on to the next one.
Really?
So, of course, in terms of enforceability, there's not a lot of people knocking on people's doors saying you can't have this clause. It might become a huge issue down the road, but as of right now, can a landlord do that? No, they cannot.
Okay, so in other words, I cannot knock on my tenant's door and all of a sudden a little poodle walks in and I was like, excuse me, we said no pets and you have a pet, I want you out.
Legally you can do that, because if it did go to the landlord and tenant board, the tenant would win that scenario.
Okay. And talk about deposits. First month's deposit, last month's deposit.
You can't take a security deposit, but you can take last month's rent.
Okay.
And the landlord should always have a clause that if the first month's rent is being forwarded, technically as a deposit, it should be applied to the first month's rent. So in the event this person says, yeah, I have a change of heart, I don't actually want to move into your place, it's actually applied to that first month's rent, and therefore these deposits can be used in order to minimize your expense while you try to find another tenant.
Okay, so those are some of the legal issues that are never really openly discussed. Part 8 of the Beach Investing Legal Series. Thank you.